Hey everybody. I hope you had a great time watching the Super Bowl. My girls and I did. It was a great game, even though, I don't particularly care about either one of the teams. It was really fun. It was great to just see such athleticism. And the halftime show, I thought was impressive. You have a woman in her 40s, woman in her 50s, doing crazy stuff. And it was good. But today, we are here to get our own bodies moving, working. I have a new workout for you this morning, and I'm super excited about it because you know that I love working arms. It's a big problem area for a lot of women. It's probably one of the things I get the most complaints about from women. So we are going to do something a little different. We are going to work our arms from our shoulders to our wrists, but we are also, lace your fingers together, bend to one side, be gentle. We are also going to be working our core because this is my Guns for Girls balance workout. So every arm workout we do is going to involve us having to keep our balance, which works these core muscles, which is part of your abs, your back, and your butt. So very important to strengthen that area, especially as you get older. My mom is 74, has never worked out a day in her life, refused to work out, and now she's super weak and has terrible balance because her core is so weak. So we are going to solve that problem while getting definition and strength. So yeah, I'm really excited about it. I want you to stretch your arms back, stretch out those biceps, push your fingers back towards you. We're going to be in and out in 30 minutes. If you have any injuries, surgeries, anything like that, please check with your doctor. You do not want to set yourself back. That is a terrible thing to do. Elbow up in the air. You're going to need your ball. You're going to need a mat and light weights. We probably won't go any higher than 5s unless you want to. So the first one we're going to do, get your mat. We are going to do push-ups. Now, push-ups are hard. They never get easier. You just get better at them. So don't let them discourage you. If you're going to do them in a full push-up position, you want your hands directly underneath your shoulders. Your feet are together. I don't know if you can see me. Okay. We're going to make the shape of a diamond. So your hands should be like this. So you are going to go down, push up, and then I want you to lift your arm and your leg and keep your balance. So again, if you want to do them on your knees, that's totally fine, just not on your kneecaps. You lower, you will come up, go up into a plank, and lift your arm and your leg, okay? Let's do it. We're going to go for 1 minute. Now, does that mean that you have to go the full minute without taking a break? Heck no. I don't plan on doing that. I plan on taking breaks. My legs are sore from the run that my daughters and I did yesterday. Woo! So some of these balance things are going to be really challenging for me. When you need a break, you take it 3 to 4 seconds, then you get right back in. So again, if you're doing them on your knees, you lower down, even if you only go 3 or 4 inches, but then I want you to get into the plank. If you can only lift up a little bit, and that really taxes you in your core, awesome. But what you do not do is quit or say, I can't do this, because that's not true. You can. You just have to work on it. Woo! 3 more seconds. Come on. 3, 2, 1, and done. See, now we're done with those. Thank God. Bonnie, good morning. I was wondering if I would have anybody on this morning because I know usually after Super Bowl Sunday, it can be hard to get up. Okay. We're going to do next a one-legged dumbbell curl with tricep extension. So you're going to stand in this position. You will have to engage your core. What does that mean? It should feel like if someone's going to punch you in the stomach, that you're ready for it. So you're going to curl up, full extension. Then you're going to hinge over a tiny bit and extend behind you. I'm only going to use 3s. You should use 5s. You can use 8s if you're super experienced, but So 30 seconds through, now you bring them up after you hinge to extend behind you. So I'll get up this way. After 30 seconds, we will, if you lose your balance, that's okay. Just redo that part of the move, then come back up. So you can see, do I expect you to be perfect? No, I do not. Perfect is not what we're all about. We are all about working hard. Switch legs. Bring that knee up. I want your knee at a 90-degree angle. Hinge over. Bring them up to your shoulders and squeeze behind you. Okay? This is not about perfection. It is about working your hardest, doing your best. I don't know anybody who's perfect. Not one person, but we still seem to expect it of ourselves. This is our last one. You know, you watch some of these football players last night that are making millions of dollars. Imagine the pressure on them to be perfect. So, and they're not. They do really dumb stuff sometimes. And make bad decisions. Doesn't mean they're not phenomenal athletes. Okay, the next one. We are going to do shoulder lifts with a full extension. Okay, so again, we're going to do one leg. So you're going to lift up, and when you go up, you want to go back as far as you can, come down, squeeze up. So go back as far as you can, and then back as far as you can. So this is going to work your shoulders and your triceps. Not to mention your core, which is completely engaged. If your balance is terrible, if you keep going and you can't stay up, you just continue to fight. You don't get discouraged. This is how you build those muscles. This is how you strengthen them. Your balance will improve, but those muscles need to be stronger in order to do that. Switch legs. But I promise you'll get there. That's what I want you to understand. You might do a month's worth of these exercises and feel like, oh, I'm just not getting any better. You are. You just have to measure it in really small ways. Progress is doing one more push-up than you did the last time. Progress is maybe you go a little bit longer without taking a break. Progress is you bump up from a 3 to a 5. That's what progress is. Okay, the next one we're going to do, you are going to lay on your ball. Now, if you're new, you're going to want to hook your feet under a chair. You should use 5-pound weights. Again, I'm trying to continue to take it easy. So if I wanted to, I could put my feet underneath my chair right here, but I'm not going to. I am going to lay on my ball. The closer you put your feet together, the harder it's going to be to keep your balance. Your triceps are on the ball. You extend up. Now I want you on your tiptoes like that, if you can see my foot, because that makes it harder to balance than if you have the ball of your foot on the ground. So I am fighting with my core muscles, but I keep moving my feet back close together after I'm fighting to not lose my balance. Full extension. So if your arms are hitting and won't let you fully extend, just roll back a tiny bit. But again, you're on your tippy toes. That's when it gets super hard to keep your balance. So you have to really fight with those ab muscles to stay on top of the ball. And that is where the challenge comes in. If you have too much of your foot on the ground, it's too easy. And we are done. Good job. Oh, okay, so this is going to be an interesting one. We're going to have to fight. If you're new, You can lean your ball up against something. You can put it in a spot where it's anchored on two sides. Like here, it's by my chair and the break front, whatever you want to do. With this one, you need a single weight. You can go with an 8 for this one if you want. I'm going with a 5. So we're going to hold this not above our head. It's above our head, yes, but it's towards the back. So if you dropped it, it would hit your shoulders. And you are going to pick up one knee while you lower your weight. So it's basically, if you tap, it's right between your shoulder blades, and you squeeze your triceps to get it back to the top. Again, you have to fight. You have to engage those core muscles. If you lose your balance, that's okay. Just regroup. Your elbows right here are pointing straight up to the ceiling. My core muscles are engaged in a crazy way right now. They don't want me to fall over. If I loosen them, look what happens. Okay, so again, feel like someone's going to come up and hit you in the stomach. That's how you know to keep them tight. Switch legs. If you do not have a ball, please get one today. Most places you could get it by tomorrow on Amazon. Make sure you get the right size ball for your height. Okay, if you're 5'9", you're going to need a very different size ball than if you're 5 feet tall. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, done. Good job. Oh, this feels excellent. Have a sip of water. Okay, the next one, move your ball out of the way. We are going to be on our toes. Okay, so you're going to hold 2 weights, no higher than 5s, facing your palms. You're going to go up on your toes and push up into a shoulder press. You are going to be wobbling like a crazy person. That's okay. If it helps, you can lean up against the wall just to get the feel. And then once you get like 15 seconds in, try stepping away from the wall and see how you do. I'm going to use 3s. You do not want to go. So again, your palms are facing you and push up. You do not want to go super heavy with shoulders. If you do, you will very quickly realize that you need to drop down because shoulders are a lot harder than you think. You have to engage those core muscles to keep your balance, but at the same time, you are squeezing those shoulder muscles and really, really, really engaging them. If you need a break, just take it. Go down. Oh my gosh. This is very, very challenging for me, for sure. So you see, I've been doing this for 3 years. I'm still wobbling, I'm still fighting, and can't always stay up. So that's okay. Do I beat myself up? Heck no. 3, 2, 1, done. Good job. Good job, good job. Finish the minute always. If you're new, that will be you will notice that is a big rule of mine. That's what I say the most. Finish the minute. Do not quit. This is not a spot where you quit. I think women are so quick to quit on themselves. We don't quit on anybody else, mind you, just ourselves. And we're not doing that. We are going to develop new habits that, okay. Whew. So you notice that we're doing a lot of one-legged things. That is because putting yourself on one leg means these muscles have to stay engaged, tight, in order to keep you balanced. So we're going to work our wrists, which is an area a lot of women don't think about doing. So get up on one leg. You're going to squeeze your palms up, flip them over, squeeze up. Keep that core engaged. Very, very, very important. Don't hold your breath either. You're going to want to, but we don't do that. You need to keep breathing. At 30 seconds, we will switch legs. Come on. I had a lot of fun creating this workout. And I hope that you enjoy them. I always want your feedback on the workouts, but especially the new workouts. I try to challenge us in new and different ways all the time. If you are going to a gym and doing the same class or the same machines or doing the same weight exercises every time, you are not going to progress nearly as quickly as you will if you do my workouts where you're mixing it up all the time, challenging your body in really new and different ways so it never knows what's coming. Okay, so the next one, very, very challenging for me. We're gonna lean over to one side and you're gonna extend out and squeeze those triceps, okay? For this one, I wanna do 45 seconds on each leg. You're going to have to really work. Again, if you lose your balance like I just did, it's okay. Come back. When you come down, feel free to tap your foot if you need the help with the stability. You will feel those core muscles just engaging like crazy because you're bending to the side. This is not a normal motion. So they are having to work extra hard to keep your balance. If your balance is really, really not where you want it to be, just put your hand on a chair. It's okay to have a little aid while you're strengthening those muscles. You will get there if you keep it up. If you work out once a month, you are not going to progress the way you want to. 3, 2, 1, done. Other side. Sorry, we went for a minute, but that's okay. Whew. You will feel yourself release your core, and a second later, you will lose your balance. It's really funny how that works. So I can tell that my balance is not as good on my right leg as it was on my left. So I'm employing more of the tapping with my foot when I come down. But you'll also notice as you get 10, 15 seconds in, you'll develop a little bit more of a feel for how your abs should be in order to keep you stable. So you'll be able to tell when you're about to untighten them. Oh, my legs are on fire. It was interesting running that race and thinking, oh, I used to run so much, and just that pounding on my joints. I don't miss that at all. There we go. Woo, shake that one out. Okay, so we are going to do a bicep curl, but I want you to get wide, lower down, go up on your toes. You have to keep your abs tight, your shoulders back. The weights go backwards and forwards, squeeze up, release. Put your knuckles towards me, squeeze up and release. Keep those core muscles engaged. If you are only down to here, that's awesome. Be proud of yourself. You are working hard. So this one, you are working your calves, your hamstrings, your quads, your glutes. All your core muscles are engaged, and you're working your biceps and your forearms. That is awesome, in my opinion. Just because we're working our arms doesn't mean we can't get other things accomplished in the process. And listen, we're always working our core muscles. With every workout we do, this just amps it up. Oh my gosh. Guys, we are blowing through this too. We might be done in 25 minutes instead. Okay, so this next one is gonna rock our world. So you're gonna do leg and shoulder sweeps. So you're gonna push out to the front, around to the back. So your leg should mimic what your arm is doing. So you keep your arm Shoulder width, sweep it around while still facing forward. I don't want you turning. Okay, you are fighting to turn while those muscles are engaged. And again, your leg is mimicking that motion. Patty, good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, we are going to do 45 seconds on each side. How are we doing on time? Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, push forward. I wouldn't go any higher than 5s. You have to engage those core muscles. Again, you can put your hand on a chair if that helps you keep your balance. Push out, sweep around. Do not let your body turn as you sweep. I almost lost my balance, but I really fought to keep it, and you can too. Woo! 10 more seconds. You can do it. Do not quit. Then we will change sides. 3, 2, 1, done. Push out, sweep around. Remember, do not let your body turn. I don't want you doing this. You have to engage those muscles. We can do it. I promise we can. No joke. My standing leg and the leg that's sweeping are screaming at me. Oh my gosh. 3, 2, 1, done. Oh, good work. Okay, the next one, take a minute because you're probably breathing really hard and fast. Bend over, put your hands on your knees, breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. And it will help you just dial it in. So for this one, we are gonna hop to one side. You're gonna do punch across at that speed. Slow punches across, and then you hop to the other leg. No higher than 5 pounds, okay? So you hop where you have to stop yourself, and that's part of the fun. You have to stop that sideways motion, really squeeze. We're doing these slowly so that you're working your shoulders, your triceps as you extend. Your forearms are getting it too. Punch across. Woo! We can do this, I promise. Woo! Do not give up. You are so much stronger than you know you are, but how are you going to realize it if you quit? When you quit at something, it just makes your brain produce all these negative thoughts, none of which are good. So I want to encourage you and just know that that mindset can change. Okay, next, we are going to be on our ball, and we are going to do a combo. So you're going to sit up on the ball. Again, if you don't have any experience with the ball, push it up against something. So you are going to curl, okay? So curl, shoulder press, back down. Then I want you to lean over and extend behind you. It's going to be tough keeping your balance, but I have total faith that you can do this. Okay, so one leg up, curl up, rotate your hands around as you press up, rotate them as you come down, lean over and extend, come back, curl, squeeze up. We're going to do 45 seconds on each leg, come down, Lean over, extend behind you, squeezing those triceps in a big way. Back up here, curl, full extension, squeezed up. Rotate your hands as you push up. Rotate as you come down. Lean forward, extend behind you. Oh my gosh. This is kicking my butt in so many different ways. Okay, other leg. Come on. Okay, now at this point, you might feel like you want to drop down in weight. Please know you can drop down at any time, especially if your form is starting to falter. Lean forward, extend behind you. The leaning forward makes it really hard to keep your balance. Weight, your palms facing you, lower, squeeze up, push up, rotate down, lean forward. I'm feeling you. If you are getting your butt handed to you like I get it, 110%. One more. Wow. That's crazy. Okay. So now you're going to get down on the ground. This is your position. You're on your tippy toes. Your knees are not hitting the ground. Okay? Extend out to the side. For more of a challenge, pick one foot up. Oh, I'm really fighting. I know I'm losing my balance. I'm going to lose it more with the 1 foot up, but that's okay because I want to fight and really engage those core muscles. Squeeze those triceps. If you lose your balance, I don't care. That's what we're doing. We're fighting. 30 seconds on each side, and then we're done, guys. 2, 1, done. Oh, squeeze, fight. Again, you can have both toes down, but be on the tip of your toes. Squeeze. Come on, don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. This is fun. I am squeezing my core muscles like a crazy person. I am going to feel this later. I'm sure you will too. And done. We're done with our workout. Oh, hang over the ball. Stretch your back out because it worked hard too. Roll the ball off to the side. Have your hand on top but off to the side and let your shoulders sink. And you will feel a phenomenal stretch in your forearm and your bicep. Put your arm on top, let your hand hook over your shoulder, and then back up to where your elbow is almost on the side of the ball and stretch those triceps. Go to the other side. You guys, I loved that workout. Loved it. Now, again, we're on top. We hook our hand over, and then I got to move the ball away from me a little bit and keep scooching back until you're almost on the side of the ball with your elbow, and you feel that sweet spot. You feel that stretch in your tricep. You guys, this was fun. I hope you had fun. You're probably home like, yeah, that was a lot of fun, Sean. Okay, put your thumbs on the front of your hips and press towards you. And relax. Pull down into the back with your elbow pressing up. You guys, so good. Okay, legs tomorrow. Yeah, we're doing legs tomorrow. I'll make it fun, I promise. We will be in and out before we know it. I have to go wake up my kids now. Why is there a fork on the ground? I can guess which of my kids would drop a fork on the ground and not pick it up. I have 2 kids, only one of them would do that. So, you guys are awesome. Thank you for joining me. I love getting your messages. So anytime you want to message me, any questions, concerns, not sure what to do, not feeling motivated, you've fallen off the workout wagon, don't worry about it. Seriously, give yourself a break. You can get back on at any time. Tomorrow, same time, 6 a.m., okay? Bye.